So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Gordon. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one is off. Some solid defense from Ayton. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He told me one thing they can't lose sight of is Nikola Jokic's skill as a passer. He said it's easy to forget how good a distributor he is. Give him passing lanes you wouldn't give him other bigs. We can't overplay him and let him create easy baskets. Kevin, he knows they will have to be on their toes, both on strong and weak side, against Jokic. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Denver with the ball after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Porter against Bridges. Porter passes to Jokic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And stolen by Gordon. Here's Rivers. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Porter kicks to Rivers. Nailed from three-point land.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
The shot's good from Paul.
It's so good off the bounce on that smooth release, establishing that rhythm. That is a good-looking Jake.
Campazzo defended by Paul. Here's Porter, rejected by Crowder. Gordon against Bridges. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Bridges no good on that one.
player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that you create. When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And the first one drops.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Ayton hits them both. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Here's Bridges. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. Passes it to Jokic. Over Bridges. Jokic, no good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And Crowder slams it in.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from Jay Crowder. There's the pass to Porter. He can't hit that time. Suns leading by 3. Paul for 3. Nice D from Porter. Campazzo defended by Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Paul. Fires high post, and he comes up with the deuce.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
Pass to Jokic. To the paint. Up and in on the layup. 6 points for him.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Nuggets trail. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Oh, Porter in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
From 12 feet out, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the serve.
On the wing, Porter. Defended by Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons,
Take a break.
continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And the second free throw, good.
And Michael Porter Jr. being drafted was a bit of a high risk, high reward due to the fact that physically he needed to come a long way to be consistent in the NBA. We may be seeing signs that it's going to pay off with huge dividends. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Crowder kicks to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Nice D from Porter.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. While recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Here's Crowder following the basket by Jokic. Crowder finds Bridges to stop the run. Doesn't go that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Porter with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Tipped away. Crowder with the steal. There's the dish to Paul. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Plays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got 6.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Kicks it to Rivers. Outside Porter. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. And the shot goes in. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Porter against Paul. Clock at 6. Ring shot on the way. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there, collects the offensive rebound, very alert, and cleans up the mess.
Booker against Rivers. Fires from 18. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Rivers. Denver needs to get off his shot for 3. Gordon. Paul grabs the board.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Porter. Sharks checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Suns trail by 6. Now Booker to the wing right side. And the wide open shot from Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Rivers. Outside Porter. Jokic draws the double. Fires the three. Porter, no luck. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Lets it go from 14. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doubled by Bridges. Campazzo defended by Booker. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Suns trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Paul, and it's sent back by Jokic. Campazzo. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays. Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
One drops. He ties it up.
Well, Booker still has some upside. One of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Nuggets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And for a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
And Jokic drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Crowder against Gordon. Here's Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon with the defensive effort.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one. And this
the time is 10:00 a.m.
Here's Jokic, and at last they get one to fall. Jokic has got 10 points in the game. That one doesn't go. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action after this word.